Thanks, Jacob. Well, nice to see everybody here. I might just tell a story. I had some prepared remarks, but Jacob, he did such a good job. So, I just want to thank all of you. So, all the Nirvana fans, thank you for being here tonight and for just, being into the music and the band. Thank you, Kurt Cobain and Dave Grohl and everybody. Michael Meisel, John Silva. Seattle music, and I want to get to a story. Anyway, the Seattle music, like in the early '90s, we were like under attack. There's like the teen dance ordinance, remember that, and Washington legislature censorship bill.
Oh yeah.
And it was just like, wow, and here we got Seattle music, Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, Mudhoney, Nirvana, Pearl Jam, so many bands taking the world by storm, and here our state legislature and city council were against us. So we worked on turning that around, but then I heard that they were going to build this cool museum for Seattle music. I'm like, wow. And it's like, Paul Allen's going to build it. It's like, that's amazing. So thank you, Paul Allen, for building this great museum. And then it's going to be designed by Frank Geary. And I remember driving by here when it was being constructed, and then seeing like a crane taking this like twisted I-beam and placing it perfectly on these other twisted I-beams, so that we can do that as human beings. Surely we can have world peace and harmony, right? I hope so. So that was really exciting. And I got involved. Peter Blecka, he was working at the museum at the time and asked me to be involved. I said absolutely. So I started loaning gear and like, sure, it's just sitting in the closet. Who knows, might get stolen or get burned in a fire or whatever. Put it in the museum, let people enjoy it. So I think that's a great opportunity. So I thank you for, so many people are into Nirvana, even new generations. So I'm really grateful for that. Well, here's a story. Okay, so here's the story then, because people like stories, right? So what jogged my memory was when Jacob said that the Nirvana exhibit was in Brazil. And Nirvana, we played this like festival in Sao Paulo, in Rio de Janeiro, like a week apart. We were down there with Alice in Chains, L7, Red Hot Chili Peppers. It was crazy, okay? And so we stayed in this hotel in Rio de Janeiro, and it was one of those hotels that was like 25 stories, but it was all like an atrium balcony. Like the bottom floor was like where the lobby was and the bar, and then you had like trees and plants, and you look up and you just see nothing but balconies for like 25. It was just huge. And I think Axl Rose like threw a chair off one of those like a few years before or whatever. But of course, I'm in the hotel bar. And that's where I was all week, and so then I just get this tap on my shoulder, and it's Flea, and he's the bass player from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And he goes, "Hey man, do you know where I can get some pot?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah." I go, "In my room on the nightstand, it's half a joint on the nightstand. Here are the keys. Just help yourself." Because I didn't want to go up there. I'm in the bar, like, yeah, just help yourself, okay? And Flea plays trumpet. He's like, not only is he an outstanding bass player, he plays trumpet. Well, then so I'm getting lost in another conversation, lost in another drink or whatever. And all of a sudden, like, I'm from the 17th floor balcony, I hear this trumpet. And I'm like, "Hey, Flea found the joint." The whole thing just echoes, so you have to just like, I don't know, the magic of music and whatever. So, that's my story. So thanks for coming.